Well, new evidence reportedly linking President Joe Biden to his son Hunter Biden's business dealings, including a 10% stake in Chinese oil deal. NewsNation's Kelly Beeson taking a closer look at a Daily Mail exclusive. And Kelly, this all goes back to the laptop seized by the FBI that allegedly belonged to Hunter Biden.
Yeah, you're right. It does, Kelsey. We spoke with a journalist from thedailymail.com who's been following this story closely. He says many of these emails have been released for months. However, a few additional emails reveal multiple associates of Joe Biden referring to him as, quote, the big guy, further mounting evidence that the president was in fact involved in his son's business dealings.
The new thing that we added with this most recent article was a couple of extra emails that just really solidify the case that, in fact, the big guy is Joe Biden.
Josh Boswell is a senior reporter for DailyMail.com who says the teams working with him were the first to authenticate Hunter Biden's laptop using top forensic security experts. One of the most shocking of more than 150,000 exchanges, the infamous big guy email, suggesting that the president was secretly involved in and set to profit from an alleged Chinese influence operation.
Not only a conflicted interest, but also a potential for them to hold it over him. And that's why it's important to reveal these things as well.
But there are still questions swirling about whether President Joe Biden is in fact the big guy. Boswell says supporting evidence to confirm the connection includes a trade union lobbyist referring to President Biden as the big guy when he emailed Hunter, attempting to arrange a meeting between his union boss and the then vice president in 2014, and an executive at a wealth management firm using the same term for Joe Biden when he wrote to Hunter about the vice president's appearance at a 2013 private club dinner in Delaware.
Initially, the White House denied that Joe Biden showed up to this dinner. They said it didn't happen. Then when the emails came out and it became incontrovertible, in fact, there was a photo of Joe Biden there, then they changed their tune and they said, oh, well, yes, he did show up, but it was only for a very brief period. I think that there are many, many more cases here. And what I want to do is lay out in that piece just to really hit home to readers what kind of an issue we're dealing with here.
And the New York Post also reporting that the House Judiciary Committee Republicans are demanding that 51 former intelligence operatives divulge information about their 2020 statement that documents from Hunter Biden's laptop could be Russian disinformation. This comes as major outlets like the Washington Post and the New York Times have conceded that Hunter Biden's laptop is in fact authentic. All signs that the heat continues to be turned up on this story. Kelsey.
Kelly, still so many questions remain.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.